Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss about anatomy of deltoid muscle. Now it is termed as deltoid just because the shape is inverted delta shape. So when you see it from side, the base is above and apex is below. So the origin is above basically and insertion is below to the deltoid tuberosity. Now if we discuss its origin, which is above, it takes origin from three varieties of fibers, namely anterior fibers or clavicular fibers, the lateral fibers or multipinnate acromial fibers, and posterior fibers. Now let's discuss its origin. So as we have discussed, it has three fibers. Now the first anterior fibers, they take origin from anterior border and part of superior surface of flattened lateral 1/3 of the clavicle. Next are the lateral fibers. They will take origin from lateral border of acromion process. So when you see it from side over here, this is the lateral border of acromion process, and just above to it over here you can palpate the acromion process itself, which is subcutaneous. Now along the lateral border of acromion process there are four deltoid tubercles which will provide attachment to four intermuscular septa, and from below, from deltoid tuberosity, there comes three intermuscular septa. So between these septa, along their adjacent sides, the multipinnate arrangement takes place, so maximum number of muscle fibers can be accommodated. Now as you know, number of fibers are directly proportionate to the force of contraction, so these fibers will behave as forceful fibers as they will provide abduction, so it requires anti-gravity action. So the force generated is more at the cost of range. So range is less but force is more. So this is how the lateral or acromial fibers are attached. Now next are the posterior fibers. They are taking origin from lower lip of crest of spino-scapula. So in continuation with acromion process, you can feel the spinous process, and along its lower lip these fibers are taking origin. So basically the origin is in a continuous linear pattern right from anterior, lateral to posterior fibers. Now regarding insertion, anterior, lateral and posterior fibers will converge below towards deltoid tuberosity over here you can see, and together they are inserted to a rough triangular area along the lateral aspect of the shaft of the humerus, that is deltoid tuberosity. So this is how they are getting inserted. Regarding nerve supply, deltoid is supplied by axillary nerve or circumflex nerve. The root value is C5, C6, and it is a branch of posterior cord of brachial plexus. Along with the deltoid, it also supplies teres minor muscle. Now talking about movement produced by deltoid, so first comes the anterior fibers along with the pectoralis major together, particularly the clavicular head of pectoralis major. Together they move arm forward and medially. This is termed as flexion of the arm. So this is how it takes place. Additionally, it will also produce medial rotation of the arm. See, this is how the medial rotation will take place. Now next are the lateral fibers or acromial fibers. As we have discussed, they are multipinnate fibers, so they are most powerful fibers in deltoid and they work in harmony with supraspinatus. So together they bring about 90 degree of the abduction, particularly the deltoid, which causes 15 to 90 degree of abduction, and initial abduction is performed by supraspinatus. You can see over here the bulging and contracting deltoid muscle. Now lastly, the posterior fibers. See over here, you will have to focus at this point while I am doing the movement. Now posterior fibers will do extension and lateral rotation. See, this is the extension. You'll have to move the arm backward and laterally, and just focus at this point. The posterior fibers are bulging. Okay. Next is the lateral rotation. See over here again at this point I am rotating a bit. See at this point you can clearly see contracting posterior fibers. Again I am doing, this is medial rotation and this is lateral rotation. So extension and lateral rotation are the movements of posterior fibers. The lateral fibers will do abduction. While the lateral fibers are doing abduction, the anterior and posterior fibers will stabilize the shoulder joint, and the anterior fibers will do flexion and medial rotation. So these are the movements produced by deltoid. Hope you have understood well. Thanks for watching.